Hey everybody, welcome to Brunch with Brian. We're in a little bit different spot today. We're in the billiards room today. Thought we'd try a little new spot. So welcome to Brunch with Brian in a new area. The gardeners are outside today, so maybe you'll hear a little gardening going on today. So guys, obviously I am in the attire of the British today. I look like I'm from England, jolly old England. And so we're gonna say a shout out to the British, to our forefathers over there, the founders of America, the United Kingdom. And we're gonna say a few things about England today. They're battling the same thing we are all around the world. Yesterday we talked about Australia. England gave birth to Australia and us. And the quiz question yesterday, guys, was who was the longest running Marvel hero from Australia? And the answer was Hugh Jackman, who plays Wolverine. So guys, let's start off our day with a smile. So whoever got that right. And yes, I saw somebody did get that right in the line. So congratulations. We'll have to give you a shout out there. Put a big smile on your face, everybody. Get your 30 seconds of smiling. And remember, do this without me. I don't have to be here for you to have a big smile on your face, and think about smiling during the day. Think about smiling a lot during the day. Think about it. Whenever you think about me or Lynette, get a big smile on your face. Have lots of things that you think about during the day that put a smile on your face. Remember, it triggers lots of positive brain chemicals, and we always think about the law of attraction. The more you can think about the law of attraction, the more it attracts positiveness. And a smile, there's just nothing like a smile to attract a lot of positiveness into your life. A lot of challenging things in the world right now, guys. So the more a smile is your umbrella. That's so true. Okay, so that's a great thing. Now let's do our breathing. 3 big deep breaths in. Ready? Let's start. Big deep breath in. Hold it a little bit and let it out. Nice and relaxing. Hey, Van, why don't you go? Oh, forget it. It's not worth it. Okay, inhale. See this water off the duck's back, right, guys? And exhale and let all the tension go. See, and that's the kind of stuff you just have to let it off just roll off your back. Okay, one more, and inhale, big deep breath. Hold it, and let it all go. Oh, that's great. Wow, does that feel good? And always relax and let that tension go whenever you're doing your deep breathing. Okay, so today our quote is a British quote. And guys, this is a very famous quote. There's a couple of quotes from the Brits that are very applicable to our world situation right now that keep you mentally tough. Who knows who can toss out a British quote? I can think of a couple. There's 2 British quotes specifically I can think of that are very good for staying mentally tough and keeping mental toughness. One of them has to do with your lip, okay? What do the Brits say when they're talking about keeping mentally tough? It has to do with your lip, and specifically your upper lip, okay? What do they say? They say keep a stiff upper lip. Come on, gents, keep a stiff upper lip, all right? So keep a stiff upper lip. So that's one, and you know what? There was a famous poster, and this was actually a marketing. Now, we were talking a lot about marketing. A lot of you guys have our social media marketing. We're sending out a huge portion of that this afternoon. So be ready for that. You're going to get a bunch of stuff that you can work on. And if you do not have your Facebook page set up yet, your banner, your Facebook, now they call that, actually there's different things that people call your banner, and you're going to get that set up. And that's going to be a way that a lot of people find you. And marketing is how people find you and get messages from you. And the British people needed motivation, and they needed the right kind of message in 1939. And they were getting bombed, and they were at a very low point in history. And as you know, as a lot of people are now, it's a tough time in history right now. And what did the British had posters that they put all around England, and it said, "Keep calm and." Do you guys know this one? Keep calm and. Now that's it. Does anyone say? Is anyone getting this one? Keep calm. I can't believe somebody doesn't know this one. So is anyone going to get this one? Can you see this one, Van?
Legit.
Yeah, so keep calm. And now this is one that I know you guys should get. I'm not even going to give you this one because everybody should know this one and get this one during the day. So you guys go ahead and type that in during the day. Oh, heck, I'm going to say it because I want to say it so bad. Because this is a quote that we should all know, and we should be thinking of this whenever we're having a challenge in our life. And there is challenging times always, guys, and even when this is all gone and all resolved in years in the future, this is a saying that you should always have at your beck and call. That's why I love having quotations. Like a duck quote that I always remembered, always behave like a duck. Keep calm and unruffled on the surface, but paddle like the devil underneath. And that's like being a Brit, being calm and, keep a stiff upper lip and, what's our saying? What's our saying? So who knows this one? Does anyone know it? Keep calm and does somebody have it?
Daniel Elizondo says, carry on.
Carry on. Very good, Daniel. Yes, keep calm and carry on. That's the saying I was looking for. So that's what we do in times of trial and turmoil. Keep calm and carry on. So guys, that's what we're doing now. And now, you know what? I'm not. Let's do our movement, guys. So stretching. Let's do a little bit of self flex. We haven't done that much lately. So we have been doing some stretching. I always like to do a little bit of stretching because I feel like nobody stretches enough. Now I will do I try to do about 10, 15 minutes of stretching every day. And I think, as you get older, it's really good to keep doing stretching. Even while I'm talking, I should be doing stretching. Probably the easiest stretch to do, and the one that most of us need the most, is just doing a lower back stretch every day. Stretching out your lower back. And so I always do that one. I always try to do that one a lot. But now when I talk about self-flex, remember there's different ways. And, self-flex is a very intuitive thing. And you can do a self-flex at any time. If you're standing anywhere and you feel like, okay, I want to work up, a certain part of my body. Oh yeah, look, even in honor of England, guys, I'm even wearing my Game of Thrones necklace. That's my Game of Thrones. It's got a wolf on it. Yay. I love anything with a wolf. You guys know that. If you want to send me anything with a wolf on it, I love wolf stuff. You can see all the wolf stuff we have in the house here. It's like crazy. But now anytime, any way that you can work a muscle, just think of it, self-flex. So any way you can work, like if you want to work your tricep, bicep, that's the easiest one you can kind of sort of visualize. Because if you're thinking, I'm pulling up, with this muscle while I'm pushing down with this one. So you're kind of pulling and pushing at the same time. So you're kind of working both those muscles. Now remember, if you're really going to work a muscle, you have to work it to the point of exhaustion. So if you can go, and now this is where I want you to be careful not hurt yourself when you're doing self-flex, because if you go too fast and you try to go, I'm just going to go all the way to the point of exhaustion, like really fast right away, and then you can hurt yourself. So you got to kind of work up to it and build up to it. But if the faster you can get to where you're really kind of flexed out, then that's where you're really getting the growth and the muscle growth. But don't just do it on one side, always try to work both sides, every time you work muscles. And that's the same thing that I learned in yoga. Now, I was really, really super serious about yoga for about 3 years. And that really helped. But I kind of got away from it because I got so busy. That's where the whole balance thing plays in. And I'll tell you, the one thing that we really fall out of balance with usually is our physical bodies. And, we get so consumed with other stuff, and it's so easy to fall out of a habit of trying to stay in some kind of shape. And that's the one thing we tend to neglect. So guys, let's all try to commit this year, 2020, especially now, maybe if your schedule is such that you have more time right now because of the world, try to incorporate some kind of habit 10 minutes of stretching or something, do some kind of self-flex. And guys, I'm telling you, this is intuitive, but if you hold up your hand, if you send me an email or a note or something and say, hey, send me that self-flex program, I'll give you a quick brief rundown of it so that you can kind of go through some routine if you're going to do it. And I'll tell you, it takes 5 minutes and you can go through a real quick little routine and just keep your muscles toned up. And a little bit of stretching, a little bit of self-flex. You could probably do it in 10 minutes a day, and it's a really easy routine. So just that, I will send you that. And if you want to, maybe this Saturday or this weekend, if you guys want to come and I'll shoot a video doing like I'll try to do like a whole routine in like 10 or 15 minutes, and you guys could do it with me, and then you'd have like a routine if you want to. You don't have to, but if you're looking for some kind of a little routine that you could just have some kind of a habit where you balance out your physical body, because you maybe have been neglecting it a little bit. Nothing too rigorous, just something to kind of keep you in a little bit of shape. That maybe you'll join me this weekend. Maybe I'll muster it up and do it, okay? So anyways, great Brunch with Brian, guys. We're honoring the Brits. So let's say a little prayer for Boris Johnson and everybody over there who's going through it now, just like everybody here. So we're always saying prayers for everybody, and saying prayers for ourselves. Stay healthy, mentally, physically, and happy. So happy Brunch with Brian, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Keep smiling.